Here we have an equilateral triangle ABC and a square DEFG, and we asked to find this angle X, which is BKH. Now BH is an altitude of the triangle ABC, and point B lays halfway between point E and point F. First of all, let's assume that BF equals to 1. In this case, the altitude BH will be equal to 2. And the next thing you want to do, you want to find the side of an equilateral triangle BC. It is done easily, but just to remind you, if I have an equilateral triangle like this, all angles in an equilateral triangle are 60 degrees, we're going to drop an altitude. That altitude will be side bisector and the angle bisector. So the angle here will be 30 degrees and 30 degrees here. This side here is going to be split in two halves, half here and half here. So if we assume that the side of equilateral triangle is A, and concentrate on the sides of this yellow triangle, we find that the side at the bottom will be half of the side of the equilateral triangle, A over 2. Yellow triangle is a right triangle, so we can use Pythagorean theorem to calculate the third side of this yellow triangle, and that will be a squared of 3 over 2. Now we know a squared of 3 over 2 equals to 2 in our case, so we can calculate a, or BC in our case, which will be 4 over square root of 3. And CH will be half of that. Now, we know CH, we know GH, which is 1. We can quickly calculate GC, and that's going to be equal to this number. And the next thing you want to do, you want to calculate the side CK. But now notice that GKC is a 30, 60, 90 degree triangle, like this yellow triangle we have here. But in this case, we know GC, in our case it will be A over 2, and we would like to find A. We would like to find CK. And obviously CK is double the side GC. Now we know BC, whole side of equilateral triangle. We know CK, we can quickly calculate BK. And if we do, we'll get that BK equals to 2. And now we see that triangle HBK is an isosceles triangle. And an isosceles triangle, angles at the base should be congruent. So this angle H and this angle X should be equal to each other. And we know that angle B here is 30 degrees. So we can quickly calculate that X equals to 75 degrees.